Hey folks, so when I last posted on TikTok and maybe I cross-posted to Instagram, I don't remember, I was telling you about a LinkedIn Live I had. It was Thursday. I posted around 6:30 saying I had this LinkedIn Live coming up at 7. It did not go as planned and it's been rescheduled, and I'm going to read to you from the newsletter that I sent out yesterday that I began drafting right after this mishap. So, the subject of this article / newsletter was "The inner critic showed up, but so did I." I'm telling you a story. Hey friends, let's talk about my first LinkedIn Live and why it was an epic fail. This was Thursday, just a few days ago. Imagine this. I spent over a month preparing. Emails were sent, posts were published, ads were run, videos. I watched step-by-step tutorials and carefully followed instructions, or so I thought. I was ready. Then the big day, Thursday, came. I set everything up an hour before going live. Confident, feeling completely prepared. I clicked go live and black screen. No sound. Nothing. After some frantic troubleshooting and a lot of muttering under my breath while trying not to curse in case anyone heard, I realized one of my mistakes. I had added an unnecessary layer of technology to the setup, overcomplicating things for myself. Other mistakes were revealed later. To make matters worse, there are no tech rehearsals on LinkedIn Live. So, I had to delete the event page I'd worked so hard to promote so that the failed video would not be left up. It was basically like 15 minutes of, does this work? Does this work? Etc. So every link to the event from before, all my old posts, it now results in a LinkedIn something went wrong page. I was frustrated, embarrassed, and fighting the urge to label myself a failure. To add to the pain, I upgraded 2 pieces of software when I really only needed one. Although, to be fair, the Zoom upgrade will come in handy later. There are times I want more than the 45-minute meeting that the free version allows. I've just been putting off the pro version, so now I have the pro version. But I really didn't need the expense right now. So, next section of this article, the inner critic. My inner critic was in full force telling me things like, you should have known better, you're good with technology. You read the fucking manual and still couldn't do it, RTFM. In the article, I didn't spell out fucking, but yeah, that's what I meant. Everyone else makes this look easy. What's wrong with you? That's a good one. You will look unprofessional. Oh God, I was scared of that. No one will trust you. That was another one. I was freaking out. It was just like all these voices telling me that I had royally screwed up and like this was the worst thing. It was brutal. But here's the thing. I've faced these voices before. Anxiety, imposter syndrome, and a chorus of inner gremlins have been lifelong companions. And through resilience and practice, I've learned to challenge them and move forward. I took a therapy, medication, and other tools, and they don't have the same hold on me as they used to. And this could have derailed me for days, but I actually felt better by the next day. So, but I was really freaking out. God. Oh, yeah. So, what I learned. 1, low expectations are okay for first attempts. It's a learning curve. Give yourself grace. God, I wish this was a landscape. I always feel like I'm losing my hands. 2, test runs help, but they have to be timed right. Do a trial at a time when no one's watching. Enlist a partner to help. And that's essentially what I did. I messaged the some of the people who'd registered, well, who'd clicked attend, and one of them responded saying, can I help? Do you want to set something up now? Like, we can do a run through. And she helped me get the tech going just by being on the other end, and it was great. 3, failure isn't final. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. So I've scheduled the event for this upcoming Thursday. I'll tell you about that in a moment. 4, bravery, it's not the absence of fear, it's showing up anyway. And this was my moment to face the challenge. I'm proud that I did. Brave Andrea stepped up again. So the next section was about gratitude, thanking people, my engagement question, looking ahead. Okay, so looking ahead. So I'll be back next week, which is actually this week, for LinkedIn Live, take 2, same time, new confidence. If you want to stay updated, here I said make sure you are subscribed to my LinkedIn newsletter. And I was kind of running through this mental, what I was going to tell you. And just to make it easy, if you're on LinkedIn, just find me, Andrea Toole. Like, it's my name. You could just find my profile. No need to complicate it. You know how to search. You also know how to Google. You can go to my website, AndreaTooleCoach.com. There's a ribbon at the top. You can click on that. There's ways to find me on LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, you can't do this particular workshop, but I do want to do something similar for TikTok. I've never really been much of a TikToker, but I understand its value and that a lot of people use it. I mean, that's kind of an understatement. And I did recently discover the TikTok Creator Studio, so I'm looking forward to experimenting with that a little bit. But for now, this Thursday, January 30th, 7 p.m., LinkedIn, you can find it. Yeah, and my final statement in the newsletter was, failure isn't final. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. Thanks for being a part of the journey. So now I'm going to post this on TikTok and on Instagram and YouTube and all the places it can go. And I hope you'll join me and the tech will work. Yeah, that was weird. I thought I had it all set up perfectly at 6. I even went and had dinner. I was like, this is great. I am so ready. But things happen. So I was mortified after it did. Freaking the fuck out. And yeah, now I'm fine. So I'm trying it again and it'll just get better. And one day I'm going to look back on it and say, hey, that first one failed, but look at me now. And hopefully it'll inspire others. So nobody died of embarrassment ever. Okay. Thanks. P.S. Here's the information I didn't give you. The webinar, it's called New Year, New Momentum, your 30-minute professional reset bootcamp. The concept. Are you feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or uncertain about how to make 2025 your breakthrough year? This isn't just another webinar, it's a high-impact, laser-focused reset for ambitious professionals or anyone who are ready to transform their approach. In just 30 minutes, you'll diagnose your biggest professional and life roadblocks. 2, learn 3 game-changing strategies to boost momentum instantly. 3, create a clear, actionable path to your most successful year yet. So, live attendees, you'll receive exclusive discounts on the full professional development program, which I'm going to run a few weeks after, although the timelines are now adjusted. You will receive a private 15-minute strategy session, an exclusive refer friend bonus that I'm working on, all sorts of things. So yeah, there you go. That's the information I missed in the first round.